Hello and welcome to Career Digest, a program which gives you a comprehensive idea about the universities and the courses they offer and the facilities you get there. The maximum amount of time a parent or a student spends is on deciding which college to go and what course to choose. And yes, Career Digest gives you an idea about what, where and how to do your course. And this week, we are at Canadian University, Dubai, where we'll get to know what are the courses and what are the facilities you get here, the kind of faculty and the kind of facilities you get in this university. So come with me and know more about Canadian University, Dubai, your portal to Canadian education. CUD, we are with Chris, and he's the Chief Advancement Officer. We'd like to know about CUD and the speciality as a university.
Right. So essentially we are the portal to Canadian education. So what we do is we have an array of Canadian partners that allow any of our students who start at the Canadian University the option to transfer after 1 or 2 years and complete their curriculum there, or they can continue on after graduating from CUD for postgraduate studies over abroad in Canada.
Is it possible for Canadian students to come down? Those universities, do they send their students back to Dubai?
Right, sometimes they do, so we encourage that by all means. And we aren't just looking at bringing Canadians here. So part of the Canadian University Dubai's mission here is to give you the Canadian experience here on site. So you almost don't even need to go to Canada at that point. We're extremely diverse. Like Canada, we have over 100 nationalities studying at any given time. So that gives everyone that Canadian experience.
Many people around the world, they would like to migrate to Canada. So is this a way, like you have a Canadian degree, so the chance of getting a job there or your points table is much higher. So does that help in any way?
Oh, of course it does. With the credentials being recognized here, with the Canadian curriculum, of course when you're going over to Canada, it allows you to have a recognized degree over there as well. So that definitely is an advantage to some of the employers and to the students as well.
And is there any kind of facility you provide so that they get the right guidance to get into the proper Canadian migration?
Not so much from the immigration perspective. We help out in the admissions when they want to further their studies in Canada. So we will help them with the admission process, application processes with the partner institutions. And of course at that point, they will be applying for their student visas and all of that. So we do have partners that help with the visa facilitation process. So we do in fact help guide the student throughout all the steps.
Chris, can you enlighten us in the partner universities?
Right, so we do have many different partners, as you can see on the wall here behind us, but we do have 2 that are brand new that I would like to just give a few points on. One being with Queen's University, extremely prestigious, so we've launched a great partnership with their engineering school, offering new bachelor degrees in computing. So we have software engineering, cybersecurity, and mechatronics, biomedical computing, which are some real new, hot, attractive courses and programs that we will soon be launching. The other great and exciting partnership that we have is with Ryerson University, and they have a Faculty of Communication Arts and Design, which is known as FCAD, that we are also bringing here to Dubai. So Dubai will be the first FCAD outside of the Ryerson campus in Toronto, and with that has a program in creative industries, which is a very exciting program that is aligning business with the arts. So students will be able to choose different modules that are arts-based in combination with that, so anything from fashion design to media communication. So that's definitely another great, exciting opportunity. So any of these students will be able to, again, start here at the Canadian University and transfer to the partners. And there's also exchanges too. So if they just want to do 1 semester, then exchange back and forth, and that goes for the faculty even. So it's not just about the students, it's about the faculty as well.
Thank you very much, Chris.
All right, thank you.
We have a faculty from the School of Communication and Media Studies. We have Zukaina. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
We'd like to know about the courses being offered in your school because a lot of people are interested in media and communication. So would like to know the courses being offered here?
There's actually plenty of courses. Where do I start from? One of my favorite ones is online PR. So there you've got skills that you're learning about search engine optimization. And because we're now, media is kind of moving into this more digital world. So online PR is becoming a very important course because people are, not people, the students are actually gaining a lot of technical skills as well. It's not just about writing, it's also about understanding the background of how content is created online.
As a faculty, what would you say the main strong points for your school when it comes to COD?
Oh, we know our students by name. We know their strengths. We know their interests. We get to know our students very well. And I think that's our students love that. They're not just a number. So I in my class, I know each student and each strength. If an opportunity comes up, I'm like, you know what? That student is amazing in that field, and I will try to connect them because it's different when the professor gets to know the student, gets to know what their interests, and as well as when it comes to teaching, you get it. These people, these students won't perhaps reading a book is not their thing. They want something interactive and hands-on, so you can teach them something about that. As well as the students here are very well engaged within each other. Even the faculty participate. Recent one that we actually did was a Huawei innovation project, and so that was really cool. And one of our teams won a trip to China to actually implement their innovation. A year sponsorship as well. Was given to them, a year sponsorship in order to set up their business and make their innovation happen. So there's so many of these things that our faculty like to mentor our students to go, because why not? Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
Thank you very much again.
Thank you very much for having me. Appreciate it.
We have Dr. Rami, who is from the Public Health and Health Sciences Department, and this school mainly deals with a very unique and I would say it's more of a recent advancement in the School of Studies. So we would like to know about this department as well as the kind of courses being offered in this.
Thank you. Yes, it is actually considered like, to a certain level, a new style of of schools offered these days. I can't say it's too new because maybe in the Western countries these programs are becoming very popular. But our school, mainly the School of Public Health and Health Sciences, is offering like two to three different programs, including a program in environmental health management. This program deals with the environmental management in addition to the health sector management. So it's actually like, I look at it as two programs in one mainly. And then we have another program called Health Organization Management. This program is more focusing on health organization and the management and the administration of these type of organizations, such as hospitals, for example. And we have a program called also Health Information Management. This program deals with the health informatics and medical data and medical record of in hospitals of patients. And these three programs are all Bachelor of Sciences, so they are 4-year programs. In addition, we do have actually a diploma or an associate degree in food safety, which is a 2-year diploma.
So does it actually give them an opportunity in choosing a career in the health sciences and public health?
Of course, these programs, the career opportunities are actually extremely wide. Some of these courses or programs will graduate students to be able to work in consulting companies related to food safety, occupational health and safety. They can work in governmental sectors like municipalities, Ministry of Environment, Ministry of Health. In addition, with the food safety diploma, obviously, we can graduate, we're working to graduate inspectors who can work with the municipality in food safety inspection. We are also trying to graduate students who can work in the health informatics department in these hospitals.
In CUD, what are the advancements or what are the kind of courses which are going to be offered in the near future in this particular school?
We are already proposing different courses or different new programs in the school. Some of these programs have been proposed, and some we are more active on as well. We are talking about a program in nutrition, food sciences and nutrition as a bachelor degree. We're talking also and more actively working now on a degree at master's level for maybe public health, masters of public health and health management.
Thank you, Dr. Rami.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Canadian University Dubai specializes mainly in the architecture and design school, and that's the strongest school you have of the 5 or 6. We'd like to know about the course offered and the specialities of this particular course.
Okay. The School of Architecture and Design offers 2 study streams. So we offer a Bachelor in Architecture, which is a 5-year program, and a Bachelor of Interior Design, which is a 4-year program. And the program starts with 2 common years, so if students are unsure, they can kind of go back and forth between the 2. And what it does is it enables students to register for professional registration in Dubai afterwards. Yeah, so our faculty is very diverse. We've got faculty from all over North America, Europe, and the Middle Eastern region with years of experience and expertise. We have links to Canadian universities, most recently to Queen's University and to Ryerson in Canada, which is very, very exciting. These are the most prestigious schools in Canada, so we'll be offering exchange programs. And we're also starting a new program linked to FCAD in Toronto, which is again one of the most well-known communication and design schools in North America. So we're really excited about this. So we offer many opportunities for transfers to Canadian and American schools, which is a great opportunity for local students. And basically, we offer a Canadian level of education here in the heart of Dubai, which is the Center for Innovation and Design, right? So we're very, very lucky.
When compared to the other universities, what's the strong points of CUD, which you would say for your school?
Well, the diversity of our faculty. Again, we've got professors from all over the world. We do offer a Canadian level education in terms of design. I can say that from personal experience, having studied in Canada and worked in Canada and all over the world, that the quality of education here is unparalleled. Also, we've got a very diverse student community. It's a very welcoming student community. We have a focus on preparation for the profession. So we've got internships, and there's a strong focus on a professional education so that students are very well prepared to enter the workforce after the program.
You have a placement unit which helps students to get a job here or probably even outside UAE.
Yes, exactly. So we've got an internship program. Many of our faculty have links to offices in the Middle East and North America. So we help our students as much as we can to secure internships. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Chloe.
Thank you.
We have Orsi from the Career Center at CUD. We'd like to know about your department in the college and how does it help the students?
Right. So we have many resources, many workshops, and many possibilities to help students from their first year on to prepare them for real life. So basically, it's a nice journey from college to career. And we especially focus on 3rd and 4th year students. They have to take a compulsory internship course, which is part of their programs. But by that time, they have a good CV, they have a good LinkedIn profile, they have gone through the interview process. We offer many mock interview possibilities on campus. We help students with professional photographs so that they can present themselves. And of course, we have connections with companies. So how it works is usually with the strategic partners of the Canadian University, we have placements, and this is where our internship process starts. And then after graduation, of course, we help our alumni members to find the best placement they can.
So when it comes to a student who's already fixed an idea and he has a vision that he wants to do such a kind of a job, so do you take that into account, or is it based on just their performance in the college?
No, it's individually based. So that's why we have the one-on-one sessions. So we have all the workshops, but also we have different tests, personality tests, and also we see students, mature and develop. So by first year, they might have a totally different idea of the career and the lifestyle they would lead and where they would like to go to. By fourth year, they might turn into totally different interest. So therefore, it's always individual.
Probably you are the very few people who would be interacting with all the schools of CUD, because you have the business school, you have the media school. Everything comes together at one point where they look into their career. And how far is getting them placed outside or maybe in other countries?
So our primary focus is to place them here in the UAE, because the internship program is built so that we can supervise our students. So during the internship course, the students are placed in a company. However, they have a dedicated internship professor from the school. I'm here to help with the placement, but then there is once again a professor in the given field which is going to support them throughout their internship journey. So that's the best support system we can provide if our students are completing their internship course here in the UAE.
Thank you very much, Arsi, for getting us more insight on the career center of CUT.
Thank you so much.
We're at the CUD Learning Resource Center, and we have Brittany with us, who is into recruitment. We'd like to know about the student life, scholarship, and what's the experience a student gets when he comes to CUD.
So for the students here at Canadian University Dubai, we really want to give that Canadian education and that Canadian student life experience. So we're really proud and happy for our students to be able to do lots of events, cultural day events. Our students love also doing talent shows where they can come and they can sing, they can dance, whatever their talent is. We also have an amazing downtown location, which our students really seem to enjoy. We're basically in the heart of Dubai. We're close to lots of restaurants. We are very close to the Burj Khalifa, and we actually have an amazing lookout point here in the university where you can go outside, you can have a coffee or a tea, and then you have an amazing view of the Burj Khalifa. We also offer scholarships as well for students, so they can range anywhere from 20% all the way up to 100%. We actually just recently gave 100% scholarships to 2 students studying here for Canada Day. And we give scholarships for special needs, for financial aid, academic excellence, and sports as well. So we really like to give that Canadian teaching experience with our faculty as well, and then bring it into the student life part as well.
When it comes to scholarships, you said academic excellence and financial aid, and you have all that stuff. And we were talking about the transfers also. So is there a scholarship associated with the other partner universities also, like which you provide from here?
Yeah, so we have our own scholarships that we offer at our university here, but the universities in Canada have amazing, they're called scholarships, and they also call them bursaries as well. So they can apply for those once they start their application to transfer to Canada.
Okay. Thank you very much, Brittany.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We have Elvina with us, who is doing her undergrad in architecture and design. So you're doing your architectural course. How do you feel the faculty and the kind of course material and the faculty here?
The faculty is very helpful. They're very professional. They're very professional actually, and they know what they're doing. So they teach us more in a way that we would understand rather than just teaching us. They would teach us in a way we would understand, and we would practically apply it in places. And even the course is not just us by hearting and doing the things again and again. It's more practical based. So you would learn something and you would apply it, and they would teach you where you would apply it. So it's more of you understanding what you're doing and how you're doing it. So it's not just by hearting things.
So if you have to suggest to other students, why should they choose this particular university?
In this university, architecture is more important. They specialize way more ahead in architecture, even though they have other courses. So that's one thing. And the professors here are much more better, I would say, rather than from other places. I love them. They are amazing. They're more like family right now. So we know each other. It's been 3 years and they know each other. We're all just like one family.
Hala, life in a university, it's not just about the education. It's about the co-curricular as well as the extracurricular activities. So how is a student's life in CUD?
It's great. Apart from the academics, we try to focus on cultural, social, and also entertainment side of events. So we've got Global Day, we've got Halloween night that came up, and so many more events, like even a fashion show in this very block. And we really try to ask the students and get their opinion about everything, just to make sure that they're as happy as we are as student council, to make sure that everything is fine with them too.
So that's all we have on this episode of Career Digest, and we are at Canadian University, Dubai. Next episode, we'll feature some other university with more details about the courses and the facilities at that university. So till then, signing off, it's me, Chris.